god, you guys. Where's my fucking camera? I need to like edit out my fucking shit. I just made a new goddamn...
Puppy. Hi. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Look at that tail wag.
Can we just take a minute to like fucking talk about what's going on right now? Am I too big? Am I too small?
Yay! Puppy, puppy. Look at that baby. Look at the tail. Look at that tail wag.
She was on my lap. Dude,
can we talk about this for a minute?
Please tell me you can hear me, that my music's not too loud or whatever. I am so fucking excited right now. Where did I find this post? Was it on Twitter? It was on Twitter, right? Yeah. Alright, bringing it over here real quick. So, this is everything that I've ever wanted. Okay, limited time, that's fine. What if they blend classic and time walking into WoW like I've always like spammed them for? New character, accelerated pace. Oh, my channel. I'll do it later. I'm sorry. I don't have any of my alerts on. All the quest scenarios, dungeons, and raids. That's exciting! And you get to do the raids at varying... I'm sorry! I'm so excited! Like, this whole past few days I've been like, Warcraft, please don't do anything that's gonna get me excited to play WoW. Please don't. Please just keep doing what you're doing so I don't care, so I can keep going on with my acting career.
Whoops, sorry, Bobby. It's okay. It's alright. Come here. Come say hi. Hello. The sweet puppy. The sweet puppy.
New and all. Potentially massive for old looks from challenge wits. Yeah, well, I think what they might do is alternate looks, maybe. Things that they removed, sure. Which is what people want. Like, some people want old things that you can no longer get. But I think that's what they're gonna do with this mount. Because it's the challenge mode mount. They haven't really said anything about it. But it's previously unreleased variants of older mounts by simply completing WoW Remix MoP specific achievements during the Remix event. They'll become feats of strength when it ends. So maybe recolors, which I'm fine with. Like we got the challenge mode recolors in Legion, but like kind of poopy. Shape the experience, power up, power on, accelerated leveling, every quest, scenario, dungeon, and raid, which means I'll finally get to go back and complete all of those unfinished, like those 3-man scenarios. I liked those. Those were neat. New WoW Remix characters starting at 10, adventure up to 70, which I like. I don't know what I'm gonna play though. I'm gonna have to like look, because obviously I would love to play a monk. I was looking forward to playing a monk in... I will, yeah. In, like, MoP Classic. But if they do this and it's successful, will they do that? Or will they stop at Cataclysm? Like, I feel like how they're doing this right now... let's see. Cataclysm... Classic. Roadmap. Roadmap. Where's it at? In the past, what, week? Yeah. Dragon Soul. So if we do this, we get the pre-patch on April 30th, which is not very long away. Launch on May 20th. Rise of the Zandalari, which is insane. It's coming in July? That's so fast. Like, what? Firelands in October, so you get a few months of the first raids, which is what? Bastion of Twilight. I was thinking Throne of the Tides, but that wasn't a raid. It would have been cool, though, if they would have made that a raid. Yeah. I was thinking they were gonna do this and just cut down on the time and make it like a year or two. Like, I was arguing my head about this as I was going to class the other day. I was like, what if, like, since they're getting rid of Wrath, if they just fucking do Cataclysm in like a year, and then we get like another year for MoP, and then we get another year for WoD, and then we get Legion Classic. Hour of Twilight in January. Angel? Dimitri, go get her. Dimitri. Between BDM making massive improvements in these past couple announcements from WoW, freaking hype. Yeah, like, so the thing about this is that you get the raids early, right? Fucking Mogashan Vaults at level 25? This is like what they're doing in Classic. What is it? Season of Discovery? Heart of Fear at 35. I want to see how many people we can get. Let me do an officer. Yo, I really want to see how many people we can scrap together for MoP time running stuff when it releases. Darken with gas? Is it gonna explode? Terrace of the Endless Spring. Jesus Christ. I think I was playing my druid. I might play my monk. I literally may just go play my monk for this. Oh, I'm so excited. Battle on... Wait! Hold on. Scenarios. Okay, these are just scenarios. Stormstone Brewery. Oof. Oh, we get Scarlet Monastery and Skullman's properties. What are you doing? MoP was hard for me at first because every time I tried to level a new character, it was like I would get stuck in Kunlai Summit, like right at the beginning as you're getting off and you fight the Yongle. Just like, I don't want to do this. Let me actually link this to the officers. I don't care about Cataclysm as much. Create your new identity. Powerful items and transmogs. Take your transmogs with you. So we're getting MoP Classic Lights right now, which is insane. WoW Remix character beginning at level 10. So character name when choosing. Blah, blah, blah. So it's like how they're doing Diablo 4. Okay, I don't even live there. Like you make a new character that'll just be like separate but put back in. And how they're doing like classic. Like next expansion, you can just take your character. Collect a variety of items, quests, chests, creatures, bosses, and more. New customizable items will be yours for the taking, and each slot has their own unique identity with spell gem sockets. So this is kind of like SOD2, right? Hey! No, it's okay. They're literally blending. they're blending classic SOD and retail. The cloak you get is like the MoP logo cloak, but better. Summon a storm. So, okay, is it also like how they did faded raids in Shadowlands? Where you get these extra powers? I posted about... Here, I'll just tag you. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Let's see. There you go. It does look like the faded stuff where you get powers, like mixing Torghast, mixing Plunderstorm, because you're getting all these abilities. Mixing Season of Discovery. Master Shield grants a shield absorbing 20% of your total health. Dude, I'm so playing my monk. I have to. It's either like monk, rogue, or not rogue, monk, mage, or warlock, I think. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just I'm getting so excited. Earn an ancient cloak that gains permanent power, increases as you play. Power you earn on your strongest character is shared with alternate characters created for the event to make leveling even faster. This is what they need to do this in WoW. Like each character you make should give like a bonus XP rush to new characters you make, in my opinion. Time Runner's Advantage, Threads of Time. You find will be woven into the cloak, permanently increasing its power. So it's also like visions. Visions of Nazoth. Oh my god. Cloak against falling stats. 324% experience gain. Hi, puppy. Hi, sweet girl. Earn titles, variety of transmogs, previously unreleased color variants of older mounts, like the challenge mode. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. What are you doing? Cozy? To be feats of strength so they got end. But then why is this here? This came. Wait. Oh. It's bronze. Bronze Age. But it's the Elegon mount. There's no such thing as a bad drop, and any drop you get can be converted into a new currency, bronze. You'll be able to use this currency to purchase upgrades and World of Warcraft account bound cosmetics. Head to a bazaar in any zone to purchase everything from class transmogs to MoP mounts, toys, and more. Allows players to purchase items that were previously unable to obtain or difficult to obtain as random drops by simply spending this new currency to add them to their account's collection. Won't be able to use the auction house. What? What? Hold on. Like, we have no auction house? At all? Continue the story as the Dark Heart content update in 10.2.7 ushers the final chapter of the expansion and sets the stage for the war within. What do you mean? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Oh, Matt, I wish you were here. What do you mean sets the stage for the war within? Okay, whenever MoP came out, we were discovering a new land. Horde and Alliance were fighting each other for, like, control of MoP. So we're going to this new place. Will we have dragon riding here? Probably not. Oh, wait. Oh, we won't have flying, will we? Or will we? How is this gonna work? But if it sets the stage for the war within. The war within. does it mean just this specifically, or does it mean sets the stage for the World Soul Saga? The Last Titan. Okay. War Within. Defend Azeroth from the shadows below. Subterranean worlds with lurking perils, wonders, dark depths of the Nerubian Empire. The arachnid forces bringing Azeroth to its knees. Okay. So, the Klaxi and the Nerubians, are they gonna play together in some way? But we're gonna have Xalatath. Oh my god. So how do those play into each other? Ushers in the final chapter of the expansion. Dark Heart. Wait. Or does it just mean... What? Hold on. Wait, what's coming up? What's happening in game? Am I missing something? Continue the story and drive. Okay. I thought I misunderstood. Oh, I was about to go down a rabbit hole. Yeah. Because I thought they were trying to, like, say that the stuff in MoP that was happening was leading into that. But no, it's Dragonflight. Okay, I got you. But they are similar. I just wonder why they're doing it like this. Because if you have Cataclysm coming out, like, what are they gonna change? But I'm really excited. I want to see how many people we can get together. I'm already trying to rally the officers who have not responded to me. Dude. Her armor is badass. Realm First achievements are returning in time running. Dude, WoW is going fucking nuts right now. Are you gonna be able to play Evokers and, like, Demon Hunters in the MoP thing? Oh! You know what? I wouldn't imagine so. That's gonna suck for the people who really like them. I wonder if this is the one that I already clicked on. Yeah. I'm really excited to do Throne of Thunder because I took a break around that time. Which is kind of poopy. Like, I got to see some of it in LFR. I hate this. I hate that I'm so excited. Oh, wait. Wait. Wait, wait, wait. 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 What do you mean? What are they doing here? Are we traveling through, like, a time rift? Is this taking us back? Because there's infinites here. Where are the infinites in MoP? What is happening? Hello? Can we talk about this? Okay. No expansion purchase is needed. So it's gonna work exactly like Plunderstorm. You can just do it. Why are you buzzing at me? Oh my god. I hate Blizzard for this. I love Blizzard for this, but I'm like, fuck! I have so many other things I need to focus on! If people are around, if they want to play this, I will find a way to run the raids. I am not going to be focusing on it during my class time, however. I really need people to understand that. Because my real life comes first, and that's very important to me. Especially that I'm starting to get into my like career stuff. Thank you for nerding out with me. I am very excited. We're gonna get to see Xalatath. And the next patch in 10.2.7. Oh my god. And next expansion we're gonna have these really awful talents that no one cares about. Like, okay, Blizzard, you saw this with Covenants. Please. You saw this with Covenants. I love you. But stop it. Stop. No one wants this. Just let us be shiny in a way that looks like the character we want to play. Please, please, please listen to player feedback. I beg you, please. Especially when it comes to the story. If the story is not believable and grounded, we're not going to follow it. If the talents are some insane shit that we're just going to have to devote all this time and effort and weak auras to, we're going to hate it. I'm tired of playing with weak auras. All of us are sick of it. No one wants this. Like, just let us be shiny. There's so many people who care about their aesthetics, that want to play that RPG. And there's a lot of people who argue that, oh, nobody cares about the aesthetics, just remove transmog. Like, fuck off. Fuck off! Everyone has their own unique way about playing the game. Like, that's what makes people subscribe. Like, collecting transmogs, pets, mounts, doing the raids, doing PvP. Everyone has their reason. This, I do not have hope for this at all. Warbands are really fucking cool. I love that I can just bring all of my characters from all the other servers and just have my people that are part of my role-playing game. Like, that's what I love the most. I love to connect to my characters. Dynamic flying. That's cool. I don't like this mount though. Like the bonus zoomies. I don't. Dungeons and raids. Amazing. But in my opinion, we need to get rid of the Mythic 20 lockout. Like, it's good for the top end players. And it's good for like those big casual guilds who just want to dabble. Where is the flex raid? Where is our MoP flex? You're dabbling with MoP now. Please understand that most of us who did heroic raids and liked that challenging game mode back when this was a thing, loved the fact that you could just flex the size of your group. You didn't have to worry about 3 people calling out in a night. You didn't have to worry about like having to take the player who's sick with COVID because you have no one else. You don't have to have an extra roster of people who really want to raid and who really like your guild, who are just gonna fall off and never show up again because you can't get them in the group. If you can take your 15, 17, whatever amount of people in, it's gonna help the mythic raiding scene a lot. Like, the music is always amazing. The earthen are... Puppy, wait, puppy. Like, I'm sorry, but why earthen? Like, just make them dwarves. We have dwarves. We have two kinds. We have the dark iron, which they're dwarves. That's what they are. If there's other earthen that are not just dwarves, okay, that's cool. Do you have the gnomes? Do you have like Vrykul type things like we had in Northrend? Just please listen to your community. There's like such a minimal amount of people who play like mechagnomes. People love their trolls. People love their Tauren, but like stop branching them off. Like just make them customizations, please. And the voice lines. Like, holy shit. I don't know what happened in Dragonflight, but bad voice acting Dragonflight. If you just search about the really bad voice acting in Dragonflight, like, I'm sorry, I love these characters, but there's so many threads about how awful it was. I love it. I love our voice actors. Like, we love our Matt Mercer. We love all the people, like, who portray Calicos and Jaina, fucking Laura Bailey. All these people are so amazing. But where's the variety? What happened in those little side quests in Voldraken where you have the two scale commanders meeting and it sounds like one was recorded in like their basement and it's so unbelievable? Like, where's the grounding? If you're going to read me a line, I want to feel something. I don't want to feel like it's a voiceover like this, where I have to prove something and be extreme. Or fucking... Oh, Alexstrasza. I love the character, but what happened to her? Why do they all speak in slow motion? Why are the aspects like... Rathian? Amazing. Sibelian? Amazing. Ysera? Pretty good. Ysera was an emotional character that people connect to, but the voice actor changed? I know it's the same as, Valera? Verisa? Valera? Yeah, it's the same as Valera. Which is very noticeable. I know we probably won't be seeing Ysera again, so whatever. When it came to like Chandris and Tyrande and Malfurion, those are great moments where you feel the energy, like you feel that they care. Like, let's see. Tyrande, Chandris, Malfurion.
Beauty, such tranquility. More Kaldori settle here every day.
The cinematics for these little in-game cutscenes have gotten so fucking good. I love this. I don't understand why they took like a million scenes. Like the first kiss in WoW! This was a big deal! the old, like, music kicking up. And this is beautiful. Like, it makes me so happy to see that they're doing stuff like this. But then it comes to, like... I don't even want to talk about Razageth. During the fight, the voice lines were so memeable. But then you have, like, Algathar Academy. What are those birds doing here? What the fuck? What? Where was the last one we had with Alexstrasza? She's just... I don't know. Let me see if this is it. Or one of them.
You came to me. You heard me. Every word. You said it doesn't feel like a victory.
It doesn't feel like a victory. Not without you.
Why are they speaking so slow?
You were my dearest friend. And losing you to this conflict broke my heart.
Why is it so
Promised me you would not
excessive?
force the Titan's will upon us. But the eggs, Alexstrasza. You did nothing while your masters warped our children.
There's one in the quest line. Is this it? This is it.
Fought for an ideal Farok. Now, you merely seek power.
Yes. And you are in my way.
Amir Drasil will never be yours.
I don't
Your
know if
obsession
they
will destroy you.
record
This
the
is
voice
your
first and then animate over it.
Alexstrasza.
I don't know if they animate first.
The Dragon Queen dies alone.
I am not alone.
Why? Why? Why is she so boring? What happened to Alexstrasza? Like, when you have her coming down in fucking the Wrathgate cinematic and bringing all the fucking dragons in, it was so cool.
All of Azeroth stands united against you.
Avengers, assemble! Sorry, Avengers, assemble. Like,
To end this,
Defenders of the dream!
oh my god.
Do not let him escape.
So she does nothing. She does absolutely nothing. And I can't stand it. The dragons have been fucking neutered. Like, do you remember in Cataclysm when we were fighting Deathwing and you had all the aspects flying around? They were empowering you, they were giving you shit, they were attacking Deathwing. And you were working with them. When you have the fight against Farok, they're all just kind of standing on these little platforms like, oh, well, here's the next wave. And the voice acting is killing me. I love the voice actors. Some of them do such an amazing job. But I don't know what's happening. And I wish that Blizzard would look at this. Like, they say that they look at, like, social media and follow, but it doesn't seem like they know when people have criticisms that are valid. It just seems with certain characters, namely Alexstrasza, I'm sorry, that they're just trying to force it, that they're just trying to make her seem like this all-powerful character and putting too much emphasis on her words. Like, she's not some old, like, decrepit, I don't know, like, She's the Dragon Queen. I felt more towards Caligos and more towards Rathian and Abyssian, and like, just give me more of those. Those actually feel like they care about what's happening. Like, they care that the world is being torn asunder. Like, Wrathgate. This is the best cinematic in the game. Gonna look at the remastered one. And I'm gonna go here. Taryn Gregory is such a fucking amazing director.
You will pay for all the lives you've stolen, traitor.
Like,
Boldly stated, but there is nothing you can.
I feel more for this already
What?
than I do about any of the Dragonflight cinematics.
We had forgotten.
This is slow,
Did you
but it
think
has purpose.
We had forgiven. Behold now the terrible vengeance of the Forsaken. Sylvanas.
Like, there's a reason that they deliver these.
And death to the living!
And like, I've got chills just watching this. Like, I care. Like, holy shit, what's happening? You can see why they give a shit. You can see why they're fighting. The energy that they're, like, portraying.
This isn't over. Now, all can see. This is the hour of the Forsaken.
I love it so much. An amazing job by IK Edit
No escape
for
for
remastering
any of
this.
us.
Chills. Like, there's purpose in everything. In the Dragonflight cinematics, like, where's the purpose? Where's the care? I understand why some of them speak slowly when they're in dragon form. But... anyway. Those are my criticisms. And I don't hate it. I want to feel for the World of Warcraft again. Like, coming back and seeing that we're getting fucking Mist of Pandaria. We're getting Throne of Thunder. Does anyone remember? Oh my god, what's his name? Throne of Thunder. Lei Shen. I wonder if it's gonna... Oh, is this the trailer? This is the official trailer from 11 years ago.
Dark and mournful times of old did once a hopeless horror hold. When from her sacred veil did spring with storm
Like,
and
look at how
flash,
much they
a
changed the
monstrous thing.
cinematics.
His name, Lei Shen, the Thunder King.
I don't hate them.
His
I love the
thunder
cinematic work,
boomed
and
across
they've
the
improved a
land,
lot in their
and
visual
none who
storytelling.
dared and fought could
It's
stand
lacking
against
the reason
iron
why.
tyrant's hand.
It's lacking that purpose
A palace
and the
of
intention.
a walled domain,
It just feels kind
such
of,
mighty
hey, this
works
character's here.
born of his reign, built by slaves, their hearts.
I seem important because I'm speaking like this.
No.
But seasons
No.
change and tyrants die. His fury spent in times gone by. The thunder slept beneath Kunlai.
Secure the remains, brothers.
By Zandalari hands, he has been
I
taken.
wonder if people are gonna be able to play Zandalari in this new one.
Has awakened.
Probably not. That would be funny though. And this is just a preview of the raid. Oh, I wonder if we'll get to do the Rathian storyline. That would be so cool! I've never gotten this mount. I'm so mad about it. Okay.
Oh! This! I cared so much about this!
The drums.
And they're trying to recover from it now. With like Aethys?
Comes.
Is Jaina gonna go on her rampage? Wait. Wait.
Wait, wait. Hold on. If we have... Oh no. Because right now in Orgrimmar you have Aethys trying to find her music box for her brother, I think. Where'd my music go? Because he wants to mend that relationship from what happened during MoP. And if the words fail me, if the infinite dragonflight is here, what are they meddling with? What's gonna change? If we're going back in time, if it's part of the story, is it part of the story? Hold on. No expansion version, blah, blah, blah. Experience. Create new modern World of Warcraft characters. You continue your adventures, blah blah blah. Yeah. Is it just a remix or is it a time walking event? Because it seems like we're gonna be sending ourselves back in time to handle the infinites battling with shit, because we have the bronze here and here. And if that's the case, are we going to be stopping certain things like Jaina's rampage? Because we're going to be seeing Siege of Orgrimmar. Will it be changing any of that? That would be so cool. Like if, oh man. You know, I don't know if they're going to inject any of that into the story or if we're just going to see it from start to finish. If we're even going to have those events in game. Which I kind of hope we don't. Because that was a big, like, what the fuck. But when it came to Alliance and Horde, like, we were working together until the bell thing. And then Anduin almost died. Aethys, like, set out against Jaina. She started murdering everyone in Dalaran. Fucking Lorthamar. I don't remember anything that he did aside from try to reason with her. Like, in the raid. Wait! Wait! Challenge mode gear! Oh wait, no, this is not that. I got excited! I love World of Warcraft. I don't want to stop loving World of Warcraft, and that's the big takeaway from this, is like, everything that we're seeing and all the feedback that people are giving, I really hope that Blizzard takes it to heart, because we love this game. I've been playing since 2008, like, I have the books, I have the fucking original Deathwing Pop, Funko Pop, whatever they are. I don't know. I don't collect this shit. I wanted Deathwing because he's fucking badass. I want to keep loving this game and loving everything that it is. I want them to succeed in places where it's fallen apart. Like, the storyline in, like, parts of BFA were atrocious. Shadowlands storyline had really strong points and then just like annihilated parts of it. People were pissed. Dragonflight was so neutered. It felt like there was no reason to care. I don't care about Dragonflight. I really don't. I don't want to do these raids again. I don't want to do the dungeons again. Like, there's a couple that I thought were neat, but it's like, just instead of a Fated season, just give us this. I don't give a single fuck about the Dragonflight story. It is so boring and so emotionless. Like, there's moments that are good, but it's too neutral, it's too safe. For me. And I know a lot of people feel like that. It's like, why do I give a shit about what these dragons are saying? Like, I care about Calicos, I care about Rathian, Sibelian, and Ebonhorn. I don't remember his... Abyssian. Like, those were great stories. It was a little weird. But then when it came to, like, putting them in and delving into the last patch that we had, I don't know, man. Going down under the world was kind of an annoying part of the game. What? Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Niffin stuff. Like, there were some things around there that were cool, but it was mostly just annoying. Which is fine. There can be little patches where it's like, hey, don't feel obligated to do stuff. I would prefer that rather than the Maw stuff. The Maw. I'm talking about what was Korthia? Was it Korthia that we hated so much? Yeah. Thank you. What is that? No way! You bastards. Grandma's home, gotta act up. I'm talking about how much they make us care about the game. Like, the voice acting when it's really bad. Which I could go on forever about, because the voice acting in Dragonflight made me want to just Sudoku. Yeah, make us care and then it's utter shit. Yeah. Certain characters that had a lot of, like, presence. Like, there were some times where it was like... I don't know. Anyway. I'm ranting. But when it came to, like, Korthia versus the Loam Niffin stuff, I would prefer to have, like, Loam Niffin over Korthia, because this entire zone was... It looked neat, but it was really awful to navigate. You couldn't fucking fly. Every mob would aggro to you. You had to do the dailies to get those stupid fucking gems. And it was just terrible. Like, the only good VA so far I've been gonna get hate. Chromie, Caligos, Rathian, Civilian, Farak, Ridofron. Yeah, well, no, I agree. Chromie is... One second. Karen Strassman is a great voice actor, okay? But I can't stand her voice. I'm sorry, but she's just hold on a Fire Emblem 3 houses. Sarah and Marithra could have been so much better. At least give them more to stay in game.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coins?
Like, I just want to shoot myself in the head.
I'm super busy right now.
This is Chromie.
For money. You understand.
You understand. Like, I can't. I'm so tired of hearing a voice that sounds like this all the time. I'm good. I love Chromie as a character. I literally can't even yet. Chromie has always been a great character. They do her justice. What was that? Is that why I don't have? What? Are you saying that my voice sounds like this all the time? Because I can make it that way if you want. What was the guy in Shadowlands Crown, whatever it's called, Crown of Wills? What was his name? Pelagos? I despise Pelagos so much. I don't care. The jailer is his own problem. Pelagos could have been a great character. Yes, his story was kind of awful. It's like the whole time that I had to quest with him, I wanted to scream. I don't understand why you would give this character that just struggled for nothing. Like, they beat their head against everything, trying to give themselves a purpose, trying to prove themselves. Like, those were my own pitfalls in my life, right? Like, when you have something to prove, you're doing it wrong. I don't know, man. Why would you give a character whose entire story is, I'm not good at anything, my whole personality is that I'm trans? Not really. Like, it's really not. That's not a good representation. And people, do you remember whenever they first like announced that there was a trans character in this game? People lost their fucking minds. It was the most toxic shit I've ever seen on the internet. Not really, but it was bad. And that's when I was still kind of using Facebook, and I saw the post and was like, holy shit, humans are awful. But then you have Chromie. Chromie is a trans character. She has purpose. She has a reason for doing what she does. Her voice makes me want to shoot myself. But I don't mind her story now. Like, I loved the stuff that they had her doing in, like, Wrath of the Lich King. She was, like, popping up, introducing herself. They had her, like, helping you sort out things. And she was just there kind of representing, like, the Bronze Dragonflight. But when it came to her and Ozdormu, I don't really understand. Like, it's fine. It feels like they were kind of gearing it toward that safe way. But I got a little sick of her once they invented Morchi. Oh, it's okay. But I love Chromie. Chromie's a good character. Pelagos, terrible character. Like the jailer. You made this character have this purpose and this backstory that's like, she did have good hair. Yeah. The jailer had, like, no purpose. He had a goal to kill the soul of Azeroth. He had, like, 5 lines his entire story. His whole character was that, like, he was controlling the Lich King the whole time. Like, stop. just stop. They butchered Sylvanas with all of that interaction. Go back. Stop it. Pelagos was one of those where it's like the same type of thing. Like, you introduced this character and gave them this grand design. For why? Like, what would have... There could have been so many other things that led up to this that would have made us care about them. But it's not there. And I know that a lot of that is gone. Thank God. A lot of that team is gone. But then you have this. Are we gonna see, like, everything that they did in the old cinematics? Like, it gives me goosebumps. It makes me care. Like, the Thunder King, they gave him a real purpose, and they made him intimidating and this, like, villain that was just kind of, like, influencing shit along the way. And I'm wondering if they're going to make, like, an affix type thing in the dungeons. Like, no. Yeah, that too. Hold on. Like, they did Denathrius. Yeah, Laetian was amazing. Like, Lorthamar. You didn't really see much about Lorthamar until MoP, when he was communicating with Jaina and, like, trying to sway her away from this path of vengeance. And I don't want to see the nuking of Dalaran again. The Lysra, the Nightborn leader, yes. I cannot stand. You have the cinematic at the end of the, like, Nightborn questline where she chooses between Alliance and Horde. And it's just that she took offense to one thing Tyrande said. Like, are you going to become another Elisande? She took that, latched onto it, and fucked off. That's their whole thing. Like, whenever we first found Thalysra, when she was withered, like, I wanted to help her. I wanna help her make this tree. I want to engage with the Nightborn. I loved them so much. Like, their story was so sad and depressing, and I wanted to be there and get them out of this thing with the Legion and with Elisande, take down the forces that were standing against them. And then they left us over being asked if she's going to be another Elisande? Whoever wrote this, I'm sorry. I know you did it with the entire purpose of needing Alliance and Horde, and we didn't really have... You know what? Never mind. Fuck that. It was awful. We had Pandaren on both sides in MoP. That was dumb. That was stupid. It was one of the worst things that was, like, that came out of Legion. She literally could have said, I will never become a tyrant, and gone with the Horde, since they were moving towards having a council of leadership earlier after Sylvanas left. Yeah, they could have just been like, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't know if our values are the same. We can be allies, but I don't feel like our people straddle the same line. And she could have just gone with the Horde like that, rather than just being like a big fuck you. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Especially that she became kind of a bitch after that. Like, there's no reason. And how Lorthamar became such an asshole for no reason to his own people. I'm mad. I can forgive it. I can move on. I care very deeply, and that's why I want them to work on that part of the storytelling. I am... Oh yeah. He did. That's fine. He fell in love. Whatever. That story was adorable. Whoever wrote that, I can't remember. That little short story about them, like, getting to know each other and falling in love. That was adorable. It was so cute. And you had Rathian on the one. Ugh. Adore it. The stuff that isn't in the game is the best stuff, and I hate that. I hate it. Can we not, like... Yeah, literally after Sylvanas, he was the best ranger. Yep, yep. I want them to have the stories that they write that become those short stories outside the game. I want them to put that in the game. It doesn't have to be cinematic. It can be like a document somewhere, a book. It can be someone's recounting. He was a very strong character, especially here in MoP. He was a great character, and I loved him. Right now, I kind of hate him. I'm not blaming the character. I'm not judging the character. I'm judging the writing. Because he's who voices the lore? The more voice actor. Holy shit. Gideon Emery. Oh my god. He is great. He played two of my favorite characters, Balthier and then Lorthamar. But I can't call Lorthamar a favorite character anymore. So there's that. What else was I bitching about? He's one of your favorites? Yeah. Decalion and T-Wolf. I don't know. He's also done like a dating sim game in Steam. Which is cute. I know he played a part in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't like talking about Final Fantasy XIV. I get like triggered. I know he played something else in the MMO. Halo Wars, Albrecht, and Tarian Warframe. Oh, the visual inspo. That's cool. But he's one of those voice actors that I've kind of followed lightly for a while because of Balthier. He's just great. And I really hope that they give them that like creative freedom with their characters. Like, I don't know what's happening with the voice direction. I feel like more people need to speak about the voice direction, because what is fucking happening? What is going on in this game on this day? Do I have big mom energy? Like, shut the fuck up! Just stop! Stop it! They need to give Bane his balls back in the story. Yeah, he's just... Like, I don't know if Blizzard just forgets about certain plots. Did they just drop them and decide they need to move on? Bela and the Tarn quest and Anoran. Yeah. I really liked the Tauren Heritage quest. That was cute. But they left him sitting on the sidelines in Shadowlands. Do you remember? Like, you'd go up to Bolvar and he'd just be sitting there with his little feet out, just chilling, not doing anything. And he was like, he could have met his dad. Like, what's happening with Talia Fordragon? What's happening with any of these characters who just get left on read? I want to care about the side plots, because they're massacring some of the biggest lore characters in the story. Just like, let them get creative. Whenever it came to, like, what was that Scourge event story that came up with Flynn and, oh god, what's his name? Turn on to Ardenwell and have him meet his father. Yeah. Matthias, yeah. Matthias Shaw. That story that they had come out whenever, like, Shadowlands was starting to kick up, that was cool. More of that stuff. Like, when they did visions and you would just, like, find these random characters, like, save my son type things, like, okay, where's your son? What do I do? Holy shit. And then Illyria at the end of the thing, like all voidy and talking about Turalian and her son. Those like split things are so fucking cool. Well, they're protecting the children. Matt, can you remove that? Well, okay. Protect the children. Okay. Holy Affiliates content is intended for certain audiences. It may contain significant profanity or vulgarity, sexual themes, violent and graphic depictions. This content may not be appropriate for you to watch. Yes, I need a warning for my own content. Oh man, but yeah, the designs that I was talking about were like the dungeons and raids are usually pretty great. Dynamic flying. I don't like this mount. Don't know what they're going for there. Earthen, I feel like are gonna be a shit show, just based on what I know. So don't get your hopes up. And just stop making them extra races. Just make them different skin types. Get rid of the fucking faction boundaries. Nobody cares. Like, if you want to set markers to not allow them into the city, sure. But just, we're getting cross-realm, cross-faction guilds. Dungeon raid visuals always look great. The music is always great. Music's always amazing. There's a couple times where I've been like, this isn't WoW. That was in Shadowlands. And then there was one theme in the Night Fae? What's it called? The zone with the Fae. One theme, if you would like log in or zone in. Yeah, Ardenweld. Whatever that was. It would just be like, ah! Immediately. And I actually submitted a few reports about that, and I was like, hey, this theme is extremely intense for just zoning in, and like slams into your face. Like, holy shit, my ears. Yeah. Some of it was like Night Elf stuff. But then you would have those portions of the game, like where you were flying out to the zones, where you would phase through the gate and you would just get white screen. And every time you take a portal in Oribos, white screen. Like, it's things like that. It's little minor things that they could tweak that would make it less awful. Oh, I need to get ready for class soon. I have to leave in like 30 minutes. But I'm so excited. Like, coming up with warbands, I love that. I love being able to do stuff with my own characters. Eversong? Violent. Oh, yes. There's actually Eversong Woods music. It is one of my favorite zones in the game, actually. Whenever I first started playing WoW, and I had like, I leveled up a couple characters a little bit. I made my Draenei Hunter, and I got to like level 10. I was like, you know what? There's this cat in Eversong Woods that I really want. So at level 10, I ran all the way from the Draenei starting zone to the Blood Elf starting zone. You know, I got flagged for PvP in that one area in the middle of the Ghostlands? Is that what I was thinking? Ghostlands? Eastern Kingdom map. Is it the ghost house? Whatever. But I was way under leveled, and I did my death running all the way up there. Which I also did when I first started from the wetlands, I think. Or wherever the boat that takes you to Northrend, and I ran also at like level 10 on my first character, my druid. Northrend map. Yeah, so I was like, I ran all the way up here. I was like attacking turkeys and stuff. Don't take me to Etsy. I don't want to go there. I remember running past like all the Scourge people and all the way into Dragonblight. And there's these little caverns that I went up to like right there where you have the big Minotaur dudes. I don't remember what they're called. And the Jorm. My poor little newbie self death ran through the Jorm caverns and got stuck. The Magnetar. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know where I'm going. I got to Crystal Song and I was done. I was like, I'm out. I don't know what's happening. 2008 me. I was like 16. But it's stuff like that. I love exploring. I love the roleplay elements of the game. Like, I love being part of the story, helping people out, like seeing what they need. Like, why are we allying with the Klaxi? We're 12. Oh, you sweet little bean. I want things to care about again in WoW. I want to care. Like, whenever we first started Dragonflight, I cared a lot. Like, seeing Alexstrasza versus Ralsagath in that first cinematic was so cool! And then once we got into it, getting, like, Rathian, Sibelian, Abyssian... Those were neat moments! And, like, them showing each other up and, like, wearing their pride on their shoulders, like... Who are you? I love these. Like, the storytelling from those aspects... yeah, the Klaxi storyline was so neat. And it's like, they're gonna murder me if I don't help them. But they also see me as, like, their Wakener. Just so cool. So cool. But Shadowlands had a lot of points where I was like, fuck yeah, I love this. Like, everything that had to do with Castle Nathria and Denathrius was such a great fucking villain. From the moment I saw him, I was like, oh man. Ugh. All of that was just fun. Some of the Maldraxi was okay. It was really cute and funny, and then I started liking the music from, like, that dungeon that I hated, the arena. But anyway. God, I'm already forgetting them. I will never forget... Never mind, I don't want to talk about it. You fucked the tailpipe with your story. Maldraxxus should have been metal 24/7. Yes and no. They had a lot of really good themes, though. And that makes me think I need to put my music on my iPhone. Because I changed my phones, and I need to get all the stuff on it. Maldraxxus was cool. It was disgusting. I hated certain parts about it. Like, especially having to be there on my priest. It just felt wrong. It was annoying. Covenant ability was dog shit. Theater Pain, yeah. I hated that dungeon, but I liked it, but I hated it. I don't know. I felt really good playing it on my monk. Oh man, dude! Especially pugging it and tanking that shit, that was fun. You hated tanking it? Two wildly different experiences here. It was always like a panic attack, but like, oh, this is fun. I'm gonna do it. We could tank together. Let's tank together, Matt. They're probably not gonna let you play your Demon Hunter in this MoP stuff. Oh, man. We could tank together next patch, too. Everyone, if it wasn't full rip because it's so bad. Maybe. Alright, alright. That's fair. Let's see. What else was there? Like, Ardenweld was... I loved Ardenweld. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think they're gonna let you play a Demon Hunter. Or like a Zandalari or something, because that would be awkward. Could you imagine just showing up and killing other Zandalari as a Zandalari? Like, what are you doing? What was I saying? I'm so ADHD, dude. Ardenweld was great. Bastion. I loved the visuals, but it was way too bright. And everything there was kind of annoying. Except for that one quest where you got to see, like, Void pop up. Yeah, some of the good stuff. The Maw was dog shit. I hated the Maw. From the moment I was there, like... You want to make content that's enjoyable, not miserable. Like, bring in elements of the misery, show it. Don't make us experience it for fucking months on end. Please. Korthia sucked. What was that other one that we had at the end? That one was neat. When you could, like, start catching up on your alts and stuff. Just flying around. Level cap zone and game zone. So, Zereth Mortis, yeah. That one I liked. It was neat, except everything died way too fast. And people who didn't have flying yet were, like, panicking the whole time. Timeless Isle was a great example of an endgame zone. That one was amazing. So, what do you mean, speaking of dying? Finally got your Lego X. I know! Thank God! I'm glad that you're gonna be able to use it next patch. I'm a little bit mad. Yeah, I can do that. Just let me know when. Rip is also enchanting, I think. I know we have a few others in the guild. If I'm not around... What was I gonna say? I'm a little mad about the... Wow, I can't even think of the class. My brain is not working today. The dragons. What are the dragons? Evokers. I knew it started with an E. Yeah. That legendary... Like, first you had to get the stupid staff from the raid before that. Like, fine. Enigmas? No. But getting the fist weapon... If they ever do legendaries like this again, I'm just not even gonna bother. They said that they were gonna make things easier to get. They fucking lied. Who's tagging me? Dog shit system. They could have gone with something easier. Like, okay, in Wrath, you had to decide who's gonna get it. In Dragonflight, in Firelands, you had to decide who's gonna get it. Okay, whatever. I don't like that process. Warlords of Draenor, working toward the ring, you did it yourself. Getting the cloak and MoP, did it yourself. Those are great. Sure, fine. Legion, no, fuck off. Did not like Legion legendaries. I never got the ones that I needed until like the very end. And by that point, I was playing solo. I did everything by myself. I pugged everything. Didn't matter. I still managed to get my fucking werebear and all of the goddamn druid stuff. Yeah. Speaking on that, I hope that they bring back more types of things like that, like challenge modes, Mage Tower, with alternates. I love the alternates. Those are great. Give the people who earned it the first time some kind of prestige so they're not flipping shit. That'll be a good middle ground, in my opinion. Especially if it comes to challenge modes here. Like, if this bird is from that challenge mode, if they change it up somehow, sure, cool. That's awesome. That's amazing. Then everyone can have the phoenix. That's the, like, one of the very few completely unique models in the game. Because if you didn't earn this, there was no other way to get one like that. Alternate DH set. Yeah. The Legion Mage Tower sets, like the Druid one, is ugly. And then you have, like, I don't know. I'm hopeful, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Because, like, the way they did Legendaries and Shadowlands would have been great if it was limited. If it was only, like, the one they had at the very end that you could get, sure, that's fine. I had to make 18 fucking Legendaries on my Priest. And I had to make them for different slots. And refunding them didn't do shit for me. I spent, like, all of my gold. I bought WoW tokens just to keep up. Fuck off with that. I will never do it again. I'm sorry, but no. The legendaries we have now, why? Just make a generic one. Stop it. Stop doing this. Just make something that everyone can work towards. Or something like that. I'm getting mad. But that's in part of why I care. I want the game to succeed. I want WoW to last as long as they want it to. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and my coffee's cold. I want to love this game. I want to love it forever. I want to play WoW and not have it be... Well, yes, I've been doing stuff since I woke up. I had appointments and things. I want it to succeed. I want all of their departments to succeed. I want their creatives, like... Shut up. I want their creatives to find their niche. Like, I hear talks from people that work at Blizzard that's like, there's certain people in the company that just have, like, the final say in everything. And then they do whatever they want. But that's not how it should work. That's... You have someone who's been here forever making those massive decisions and telling everyone else with ideas to fuck off. That's not cool. Your vision doesn't matter as much as what the players, what the consumers are going to get out of it. I don't care about your ideas. Share them with other people. Share them with the people you work with. Like, the whole point of being in this type of team is collaboration. It's like when people got all up in arms about, what, Nathanos? I'm at a loss, dude. Collaborate. The whole point of being at Blizzard is because you love working on this, right? People go there to pursue their dreams, to make this thing that they love. Self-inserting. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have confirmation. I'm not speaking on that. That's what everybody thinks. But people go there to pursue their dreams. Like, I wanted to work at Blizzard, and now I'm not sure I would want to because of all the like, micromanagement bullshit. Like, do you remember the time where they thought that they were rock stars and that came into the whole, like, sexual assault thing? Yeah. I would love to work at Blizzard, but I don't think I want to work under certain people that are there. Because they just... It's like working under a tyrant. Like, if they control... Yeah. If they control the whole thing, and they're just gonna discount everyone else that's working in their department, what the fuck is the point? Why would they want to stay there? Why do you think there's so much rollover in companies like this? people go there to pursue something they love, and then they realize that it's shit, and then they leave. Like, obviously that's not the same everywhere. But, I don't know. It's like working... Like, whenever I was desperate, I went to apply at Walmart, and they're like, you're going to work these set days no matter what, and you're working every holiday no matter what. I don't care about your trauma. I don't care about this. You're going to be forced to do this, or you're not working for us. I was like, huh, alright then. It's like whenever I worked at Dollar General and somebody pooped in the bare trash can, and they were like, you work here. It's your job to clean it up. Like, that's a health hazard, and I quit. I worked there for like 2 weeks, and I was like, no, fuck this. There are other ways to get this done. There are other, like, people you can call, people you can work with to take care of these things that we need. It's like 5 people from original WoW crew that ended up being pieces of shit, and they're all gone. Metson's back, but how much he does, I have no idea. Well, I don't know. I know he's working with the story. Like, one thing you can do... I think it's careers. Yeah. You can always go to, like, their careers page and see what they're doing, what's available, what they need. Because whenever they fire a bunch of people, they always hire more. And I'm wondering a lot about that. Like, these mass layoffs that we're seeing, what's the purpose? What good does it do? And it's what Larian was talking about at the GDC. Larian GDC. Oh man, I don't remember where it's at, but he's like, you have to care about the employees that you have, and why would you let them go? Why would you overhire just to get things done and then get rid of them in a slow point? Like, when you overhire like that and you're rushing your content, you're not making something good. Yeah, Pirate Software. Yeah. Oh, I've seen that one. I love his videos. He's amazing. He has a lot to say about Blizzard, too. Let's see. Is it on here? I don't think it's on here. It was during awards. The award speech. Let me see if I can find it. His dad worked there. They skedaddled now, look at it. Well, that's the thing. They take advantage of short-term projects, and then they get rid of the people that are really amazing. And it does nothing for them. God damn it. Do they have... Am I gonna have to skim through this whole thing? Larian. They're like talking about how much you need to like legitimately care about what the fuck you're doing.
Oh wow. So I thought Jason, our cinematic director, was going to pick up this award, so I didn't prepare anything. And as a matter of fact, I'm doing a talk tomorrow, so I didn't prepare anything for anything else.
I hope this isn't too
I
loud.
hope we're not winning anything.
Let me know if it is.
Because otherwise it's going to be really painful. I was walking here and I would say, you got to do something in case you win something, and I didn't have anything. And then the speeches here have been so good and basically stole my thunder of the things I wanted to talk about. About stopping war and about stopping the greed, which has been fucking this thing up for so long, ever since I started, I've been fighting with publishers my entire life. So
Yep.
it's like, and I keep on seeing.
I love
I
Sven.
keep on seeing the same mistakes
Puppies.
over and over and over, and it's always.
I'm gonna mute really quick.
Profits. The only thing that matters is the numbers, and then you fire everybody, and then like next year you're going to see, shit, I'm out of developers, and you're going to start hiring people again, and then you do acquisitions, and then you put them in the same loop again, and it's just be broken and broken and broken. You don't have to. You just can make reserves, slow down a little bit, slow down on the greed, Be resilient, take care of the people, don't lose the institutional knowledge that's been built up in all of those people that you lose every single time, so that you have to go through the same cycle over and over and over.
See, this
Right?
that's one day I hope that I can work with Larry and
So,
like maybe not
so
for
really
them.
pisses
I don't
me
know.
off.
I don't think that would
Anyhow,
happen.
Thank you.
But their morals, from what I've
So,
seen,
yeah, so I do have to talk about the narrative though.
I do for the CDP range. I'm back to doing that. Yeah.
The narrative of Baldur's Gate 3 has been a very complex process to create. It is a collaboration of an incredible amount of people, going from
Angel!
Jesus,
the
fuck.
writers, obviously, to the cinematic team, to the scripters, to the QA team giving us feedback, all the way to our players telling us like what we did wrong and why Shadowheart should say this thing and not say that thing. And so it is that collaboration and the sheer pursuit of trying to get players to really immerse themselves that made the narrative Baldur's Gate 3 possible. It took us a very, very long time. I hope it never is going to take so long again, because it was really long. But this is incredibly appreciated.
I love
worked
that they
very,
stick
very
to
hard on
this.
So I know that the team back home
And I
sitting
know that
here
people
is
love working with
thrilled
them.
with this award, which is appreciated by its peers. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. But that's really that. I hope Blizzard takes something from this. Can you hear these dogs? I don't know what she's even barking at. She's driving me insane. Oh god. I'm sorry. But that's really all I got. I want Blizzard to care. I want them to stop chasing the dollar, and I want them to stop chasing engagement metrics. I don't know if that's gonna happen. You know, I want to keep loving WoW, and I'm really excited for the stuff that they've... Yeah, massive steps and improvements to the game overall, exactly. Evergreen features is what I hope that they care about, because that's really gonna make it. You know, people care about the story, people care about the characters. They want to love the world that they're in, and not just... I don't want it to be another time where it's like logging in just to do my garrison stuff and then logging out for the week. Like that sucks. I have not really logged in to play the game since we stopped raiding. And that's been a couple months. Community events, especially with devs and community managers sponsored PvP tournaments and wars, yeah. Like I loved the Dark Shore scenario thing. Yeah, saw me online for like 10 minutes a couple times to try to like do some of the event stuff, but like I don't care. Warfronts, yeah. There's nothing engaging right now. I don't care about the story. I finished the new quests just because I had to. Just like to get in the raid. I don't care. And it needs to be believable. It needs to be grounded. It needs to tell the story. Yeah, that like that's engaging. Like people aren't gonna care about plant our banners for the Alliance. Like shut up. Stop saying this to me every time I fly over. I'm never doing this quest. Fuck off. You're really annoying. Yeah. It's really annoying. I just want to love the game. I loved the story that they told with Tyrion Fordring. I loved what happened with Bolvar. Like the quest that you had for Death Knights in Legion to like kind of undermine Bolvar and like make sure that he's not becoming evil. That was cool. You had like Darian Mograine out there and shit, and the Four Horsemen. That was awesome. Like those aren't like the most major characters in the game, but they're like they create this story that you care about. And just like retrieving the Fire Mage artifact in Legion. That was cool! 80% of the achievements you need for Dragonflight meta to get the special reward tied to content no one does. It's super annoying and out of the way. Yeah, I'm not. I don't care. I don't care. Legion was the best narrative X-Pack. Yeah, absolutely. It told the story from, like, semi-large characters, but not, like, main characters. It told the story of, like, how paladins are. Why undead can be paladins and night elves can be paladins. Hello, Blizzard? Where are they? Where? You literally have, what, Delira Moonfang and her uncle, who is an undead night elf, as paladins. And where? Where are they? We got Zandalari paladins first. Excuse me? You could literally have Forsaken be paladins. Like, you could do it. Like, what is this, the reason? Like, they went through the whole quest line of, like, Draenei becoming warlocks and, like, all these other races becoming warlocks. That's, like, bad. Like, night elves and stuff. Tell that story. Let us understand how much pain the Forsaken go through just to be able to be these righteous, like, light-wielding fighters. Like, is it for vengeance? Is it, like, have they sworn some divine oath? Let us root out the Dreadlord that's undermined our entire order. Oh, man. I don't know. I love the story. I love a lot of what Legion did. Like, obviously, there were a good few chunks in Legion that were really rough, especially when it came to being online every day, making sure you're doing these dailies every day, keeping up with your artifact power. That was awful. It was just like Korthia. It was just like the Maw. It's just like having to farm this fucking heroic end boss that takes like 4 hours in some cases because pug group's stuck and your raid group's not doing it anymore just to get your fucking legendary created. Stop. Stop it. Go back. They fix it for the most part. Yeah, the last couple patches in Legion were amazing. And I know this might be controversial, but through BFA, like, I started BFA, I did the most of the main story, and then I was like, this is really boring. I think I'm gonna take a break. And I took like 6 months off. One of the longest breaks I've ever taken in WoW. And I came back right around when Visions of N'Zoth were starting up. I loved that raid so much. I had so much fucking fun. And it was my first time mythic raiding. And I was with a really bad crew, but it was awesome though. Like, I got to learn everything. No, it's not because of tentacles. It's because, like, have you not heard N'Zoth's voice? It like, it gives me shivers, and it's like, ooh, what's he gonna say next? What's gonna happen? Is my character gonna go mad? Like, and I got into Mythic Plus dungeons and started learning how the affixes worked. And that was so cool! The portals and going past mobs and stuff, that was neat. Yogg-Saron. That's valid. I love Yogg-Saron. I think he's cool as fuck. Like, all of the old gods, except for, like, Cthulhu, he's kind of boring. But to be fair, that was made in, like, 2002. I love N'Zoth. And I love that whatever that Titan Keeper is in the new dungeon, I love that he has either a similar or the same voice. I haven't looked. I should look. Oh my god, I gotta go. I'm gonna be late for my class. So subtle. Yeah. That's why I have one of his laughs in my Shadow Priest kit whenever my my Shadow Crash comes off cooldown. Ugh, I love it so much. Makes me so happy. I do need to upload like my talk that I did in my car about maybe okay. I was talking about N'Zoth, but Yogg Saron is cool too. I had a couple of his voice lines in my kit, but it's mostly it's not as pronounced. Like N'Zoth has a lot more because they started experimenting with like giving more dialogue to the villains until we hit the jailer, and then it was like pitiful mortals. Oh my god. Okay. What time do I leave? I leave in like 20 minutes. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Xalatath. I love her so much. I wonder if she's gonna have any voice lines for the priest who had her weapon or still has it mogged, even though Ashara ran off with it. I'm pretty sure. What? Okay, so we're gonna have to see Ashara this expansion, right? Right? Like, am I crazy? Because Rathian stabbed N'Zoth, and then it just kind of poofed. And then we found out that Ashara and Xalatath kind of ran off together. Wherever. Yeah. And then we had... See? I knew this was coming. I knew it. I knew it. Because, in... what was that patch? Like, one of the mini patches we had where the Evoker spec came up and we had that new little island. Oh yeah, absolutely. Wasted potential if they don't bring it back. There was that book. There was like the Naga there and the book talking about, yeah, Forbidden Reach. Talking about like something about Ashara and something about like void magic or something. And then we got Sarkareth with all the void magic and literally corrupted Neltharion? Neltharion. Oh yeah, I showed off this because I was excited because I've got Dad Dragon researching the void and what allowed the guys. Oh, I love it so much. It's kind of a bummer that they didn't get to like actually commune with the real Neltharion spirit, but anyway. You know, if we went back to the Shadowlands, he'd probably end up in my favorite zone. Holy shit, am I losing my mind today? Today's gonna be a bad day for class. Oh, okay. Yeah. I am Lord, yeah. But look at this type of stuff. Revendreth, yeah. He'd probably end up in Revendreth. Or he'd probably just get damned to the maw, actually. He was terrible. I hope they explore more with, like, Rathian and stuff. Because he's now one of the more minor characters. And we're getting Anduin back! Yes! Hell yeah, I'm so excited. And they did motion capture for Anduin and all that stuff. And did you know that they did motion capture for the Warcraft movie too? I am so excited. I might show this off sometime. It is performing for motion capture. And the book is really cool. I've got to keep checking my email to see if I get anything from my class. Anyway, I gotta go. I can't be late. Yeah. It was really good. I love it. I'm excited. Oh, my heart. I'm so happy. Stop, you're gonna make me emotional. I want to help him. I need to help Anduin. I love him. We have to help him reconnect with the light. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to class. I'll see you later. Bye, I love you guys. Thanks for stopping by and listening to me nerd out.